Good morning.
How about that? I don't think we've ever said good morning.
Wow,
before.
unbelievable. No, we haven't.
Yeah, good morning. Good Tuesday morning. It's a great day. Today is our 31st wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
Can y'all believe
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. I love you big time.
Yeah, I bet.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's right. Listen, we have never, to the best of our knowledge, had a group Zoom on a weekday during the day before lunch.
Well,
some of us are still hungover at that time. And other people are not awake yet.
Yeah.
So this is definitely fresh and different. And we're glad everybody's on. Glad to see everybody. The people that aren't on this Zoom today, I was going to say tonight, that aren't on here today are missing out because this is cool stuff we're about to do.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun today. We're all going to collectively join our friends and community members, Carl and Lauren in Paris.
Yeah, we are. Here's what's cool. Like with the power of friendship and connection, right, and a little bit of technology sprinkled in, we're all going to take a day trip to Paris.
Why not?
And
what else have we got to do today, right?
So Gina said that I can't drink before lunch, so we're not really going to cheers. I don't guess. I guess we're just going to go like let's just all at the same time. Let's count to 3 and let's all say bonjour. And then Carl and Loren can turn their cameras on and we'll all magically be transported to Paris. All right. Okay. So let's do this. Instead of a cheers, let's do bonjour. 1, 2, 3. Bonjour.
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 And there they are. Check it out.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Have you been having fun?
We've been having so much fun. This is the end of the trip.
Have a dog.
Yeah, I bet you are missing your dog. But you've been all over France, not just in Paris, right?
We've been all the way to the south. This is our last 2 days actually of this 6-week vacation thing that we've never done before, and I think we're gonna like it. And Carl is supposed to get used to his retirement on this trip, and he got used to it about day 1. as soon as we hit the wine country, he's like, I'm gonna be retired and we are moving here. So that was it.
That sounds like a good plan, though, if you ask me.
I think it sounds. I think we should just get a giant house and have everybody come every summer and forget this RVing thing. Let's just drink wine and live in France.
But you did learn that RVing is big in France, right?
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, we see way more RVs on the road than we do in the States. Now, the RVs are tiny. They're mostly Class Bs and small Class Cs.
Yeah.
Some of these roads go through little tiny villages, as any Class A or anything bigger than a Class B or C just won't fit through those streets. So they're all little.
Or the underpasses.
All right. So, and the freeways every 6 kilometers, every mile, every 10 miles or so, there was what we would call a rest area where they have restrooms and picnic areas, and you can spend Wi-Fi and you can spend the night for free in these things. If you're in your RV, it's throughout the country. It's pretty awesome.
That's cool.
So they're very camper RV friendly.
Now, are there like boondockers all over the streets of Paris? Like you see little van dwellers and stuff parked all over Paris? Do you see that?
Not in Paris. No.
Not in Paris. Oh, okay.
No.
And it's a
no Walmart parking lot in Paris.
Boondocking is called
camping sauvage.
Wild camping.
Wild camping.
I think that needs to be our new little, what we call it from now on.
Yeah,
camping sauvage.
I like that.
Because we're all wild campers in this group.
So what we noticed is, like, in front of every town, city hall, every town, little town, even the littlest has a little city hall. and you can go in and ask permission to sleep for the night, overnight or 2 nights in their parking lots. Or you pull into the local police department, go inside, ask if you can spend the night, and they let you stay 2 or 3 nights. So
Wow.
it's super friendly, super friendly.
Wow.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Well,
and the roads, there's no potholes.
No potholes.
Ah,
that's nice.
okay, we're all moving.
I like that too. Yeah. We
There is no Highway 10 here.
There's no I-10 here.
So let's let Carl and Loren give us a tour. Can we do
Yeah.
a tour?
that's what we're here for. Show us around.
Come up here. We are in a place called the Trocadero. I'm gonna try to do some here. There we go. And this is during the World's Fair here. Carl, what year? The World 1887. This was built for the conferences and a music venue. And you go up this big terrace, and there's 2 buildings here that are shaped kind of like an auditorium. They're sort of circular. One of them is a music hall, and right now one is the Museum of Man. And then here, Chris, I think you'll like this one. There he is in all his glory.
Oh yeah, look at there. Yes, sir. Now,
Oh yeah, there you go. Yes, sir,
Makes you
Bob.
feel like a real man, doesn't it, honey?
yeah, look at that. I love Paris already.
No, there's no buffaloes in Europe, I don't think. Lucia, help me with this.
Oh, that looks like a bull.
Whoa,
That is a bison,
bison.
and I can't find any history on that.
Wow.
And so this is the museum part. This is the music hall part of that. One of the largest modern organs in the world is in that building.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of people. We saw someone get married up here this morning.
Oh,
And it's just a beautiful with the city behind it. Pretty
People just
stuff.
hanging out 5 o'clock on a Tuesday, just hanging
People
out.
are all hanging out.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, here, the people are sort of, they're all here to see my favorite thing on the planet.
Wow.
Ooh,
Very nice.
that's
And
skinny chick.
there she is. Now, when I was a little girl, I used to call her my queen. And I would clamber over my parents when they were about to drop me off at my grandparents' house. And I'd clamber over in the plane, and I'm like, I need to see. And I'd always like get squeal and love. This thing is my favorite thing. Isn't she beautiful?
Wow.
yes, beautiful.
Wow.
And you said, we were talking the other night to prepare for this, and you said that it's currently lit up pink at night for breast cancer awareness.
At the beginning of the month, and I think they stopped that just last week. But when the sun goes down every hour on the hour for 5 minutes, it's a glitter. It glitters different colors. It's just beautiful.
Wow.
That's cool.
So when I was little, you could go to the first and second stage here, these 2, and the top was always used as a radio tower. So there was no access to the top back then, but now apparently in the last 20 years, they're allowing access to the top through the elevators and to the third. And the third one is hard to see because it's within the structure, but they're allowing access to that one too. So Carl says that he's gonna let me go to the top of it this time because I never have been.
Wow.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk over here real quick.
I can't wait to see those pictures.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, so everybody's just kind of gathered up in that beautiful area just for the view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So real quick, while she's walking, with a show of a thumbs up, is everybody seeing this okay and hearing her okay?
Good.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So this is a little bit under construction, but Paris is getting ready for the Olympics next summer. And so a lot of it is being upgraded. But this was this big lake here, this pond here. They have these major fountain jets that come out, and they go, I can't tell you how many yards they go out, but it's just huge and beautiful and a big arch. And there's usually waterways on the sides here. Over here, I don't know if you can see in the distance a gold dome. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is called Les Invalides. It's a military hospital, but also houses the tomb of Napoleon.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to a light show in there tonight. But it's this chamber with this amazing white marble sarcophagus that's lit by these blue stained glass windows during the day. It's an amazing room to be in.
Wow.
We can't really see Notre Dame is over in this area, and then there's other chapels over here. But there she is. So Carl's got a little.
Too much background noise here, so
You wanna move?
we walk, I'll talk
Okay.
about it.
We're gonna walk and talk.
I was gonna say it's a beautiful day there. We picked a perfect day.
It is a beautiful day.
Yeah. So just so everybody knows, she's going to take us a walk, and we're going to get down real close to that base of the tower and the grounds there. So we're gonna be on tour for a while. So settle in. We're spending the day in Paris virtually.
She has her microphone to help drown out a lot of the background noise, but when they first logged in to get started for the Zoom, there was a little band playing out there where you see in the courtyard there. There was a band out there playing. And Lorraine, what was the song they were playing?
La Vie en Rose.
Oh, my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
La Vie en Rose. Isn't that pretty? Look at that.
Yeah.
There's these little parks all over Paris. You just get off the street, dive into a park, and just enjoy the cool. There it is. Is it jiggly?
A little bit.
But that's okay.
Yep.
I mean, you're walking.
Yeah. No problem. We're right there with you.
Yeah. It's as if we were walking down those stairs, bouncing around. You got about 25 or so people here in your hand, and we are all there for free.
Yeah.
So we'll bounce a little bit.
We didn't have to fly on the plane. No jet lag.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So really, while she's that's pretty. While she's walking, does anybody have a question for her?
We're
No,
good.
everybody's good.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. It's a little bit quieter here, but not much. So in 1853 in New York City, there was a fair, and a giant wooden structure was built that was supported by iron. And a guy by the name of Gustav Eiffel saw that, and it inspired him to build an iron structure. And for the 1889 World's Fair that was held in Paris, he built the Eiffel Tower. It's 1,093 feet to the tip up at the tower. The top floor for humans is 964 feet off the ground. And it weighs something like 23 million tons.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
It
huge.
took 2 years to build, only 2 years. 1887 to 1889.
87, yeah. Well, they were in a hurry.
So,
The car was coming.
so in Chicago in 1892, there was another exposition, World's Exposition, and the Americans didn't want to be outshone by the French, so they decided to find somebody that could do something like the Eiffel Tower. Well, they couldn't really find anything like that, but they found this guy by the name of Ferris, and Ferris had this giant wheel that would take people around and around. So the Ferris wheel was the centerpiece for that exposition, but it just doesn't hold a candle to that up there.
Right. That's interesting.
That's
I didn't
very
know that.
interesting. I didn't know that either.
A little bit of competition's pretty good for everybody, I think.
Carl is a wealth of knowledge. Thank you.
Yeah. Look at him. He's like, get that camera off of me.
Yeah.
You're cute, Carl. I learned something today.
Yeah, I bet if that wasn't under construction through there and those fountains were going, that would just be like spectacular.
Oh, it's spectacular.
Yeah.
And at night with the lights.
It looks very clean there.
It's generally really clean. And France has been so clean and safe and amazing. We, where we were, we've been using this example, but e-bikes, we have e-bikes at home, and if we leave those e-bikes even locked up, like triple locked, it'll be stolen in 20 seconds. And so we rented some e-bikes where we were staying, and we said, well, what about locks? And he goes, well, here are the locks, but you're not going to need them. Like, oh
Wow.
my God. And he said, so nobody steals them? He says, no, nobody steals them. I'm like, well, okay. He goes, if they do, they go to jail. Okay.
Good.
Well, that would be a good
What a
concept.
Yeah. It's the way it's supposed to work here too.
Yes.
But
Somehow that doesn't work here. Well, there's a fountain.
And we have a hot dog. We have an empty hot dog.
Oh yeah, show us the sign.
Manhattan.
Oh my gosh, the real New Yorker. You gotta have a pic. Oh wait, I gotta take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. That's awesome. We're in Paris.
That's pretty funny. And Ben and Jerry's. Look.
Oh,
The next sign says Ben and Jerry's.
All right, Kia and Fiora, if y'all can see this, that's pretty funny.
Ben and Jerry's.
So really, the word is hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot.
There's no word for hot dog in French. It's hot dog. And there's a little playground.
Like, where do these Americans come up with these words?
And also, the French love their picnic.
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 Yep. They have picnics, but it's picnic.
I like it.
Little playground right next to the biggest tourist attraction in the world.
Yeah.
But it's just sweet. It's just awesome here.
And so what is the name of the river that goes through there?
La Seine.
La Seine.
Yeah.
Oh, they're feeding the pigeons.
French pigeons.
Much just like American pigeons.
Bonjour. Run, 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 run. It's funny the things that entertain this group.
Yeah. Anybody making out on the park bench or anything?
Somebody's laying down right there.
No, making out is still a little early.
Oh.
No French kissing going on.
Sunset, you bet.
Yeah.
So everywhere we go, there's these kiosk things for the Rugby World Cup. See that down there?
Yeah.
It's like they're on every corner, and rugby's just giant here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a strange game.
It is a strange game.
So they're trying to they're selling tickets for the World Cup there?
Swag.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, merch. Cool.
Yeah, merch is over there.
What's up? They're fancy.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So that's where we were.
Yes.
Oh, now look at those statues right there, or the columns. Is that people? Yes. Look at that.
That's neat. Beautiful. That's a native woman.
It is. Now, it's flat on top, so did something normally sit there?
It could be. There's another one on the other side.
Oh, that's pretty. They got big feet.
There you go, Chris.
Uh-oh.
Oh, another penis.
I'm getting artsy. I'm getting artsy here.
Like it.
Artsy fartsy. All right, let's go there. Where's Carl? Now I'm trying to figure out where to cross the street. So I had to drive the rent-a-car back to the rent-a-car return, which is in the center of town here. And driving in the city is hell. They've got this thing called priorité à droite, means that whoever comes to your right has priority.
Oh.
So they have stop signs, and then they have the the Rome plans. I forget what I don't know. So you could be in roundabout. So you could be in the roundabout, but the priority is to the person coming in from the right. So coming in, so you're in the roundabout, and you can't proceed until everybody from the street to your right gets in.
Oh wow.
So you don't move.
Oh, you could just go around and around and around.
So sometimes, but if you're French, you start yelling and honking on your horn, and you just go and you hope someone gets out of your way. But you have to be born into that.
That's
if
what
you're not, then you end up going around and around for the rest of your life.
That's exactly what happened to Chevy Chase in National Lampoon's European Vacation.
It is?
Yes.
He got in there and got around.
He got in a roundabout
Really?
to get out.
Oh my.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the way you drive in Manhattan too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
So what are we doing? We're crossing.
We're crossing.
Looks like streets.
A big boulevard.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And it goes underground to sort of avoid all this mess.
Yeah.
This is not the tunnel, but there's an equal tunnel just the tunnel next door to the one is where Princess Di was killed.
Oh wow.
It's green.
Oh, there's a memorial there, right?
There's a memorial there. It's a little far to walk, but yeah, it's just like this situation.
Yeah.
We go down in underneath this a big crossing like this.
Yeah.
And people halt. They just halt. Now you can't. It was green, Carl.
Sorry, we held her up trying to figure out where you were. So she was killed in that tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Car wreck was in that.
Car wreck, yeah.
Oh, there's a restaurant up here on the first level. And then there's a restaurant on the second level. And the one on the second level used to be called the Jules Verne. It's something different now because they have to change everything that's good. And it's super, super, super expensive. And there's the river.
Um,
with the boats.
oh wow,
We're just barely gonna fit.
that's a
Oh,
great
look at
shot.
that. Did you take it? Take that picture. Sorry, I'm trying to get somebody else on.
I know that guy's head looks like it was only like a couple of feet off that.
Wow.
And are those like transportation boats or tourist boats?
That one, no, right, is tourist. This is a houseboat right down here.
Yeah.
Tied
So,
up.
so we talked about that on another call one time about they rent those boats for people to come and like stay on for days and travel, right?
Yeah.
That would be
So
cool.
you can rent a canal boat, and it used to be you used to have a guide, but now I guess you can do it yourself, just like an RV. And you can actually, the canal system goes from like Amsterdam all the way down to the Mediterranean. As you can take the various canals all the way through the French countryside, park on the side wherever you can, and ride your bike into town. And I think
Wow.
that's bucket list kind of thing for me.
Yep, that's pretty awesome. Gorgeous.
There's discos that set up. Some of these barges are set up as discos at night.
Oh,
Some of
that'd
these
be cool.
This one in front of us, you can get on the boat here, kind of like a shuttle, and it'll drop you off at various ports and bridges down along the river, along the city. Oh, there's a carousel, a carousel.
A carousel.
Carousel?
Look at that.
It's a carousel.
Wow. A French carousel.
Let's go across the road. Is this okay, you guys? Is this?
It's good. Yep.
Yes.
We like the
Some of those street names when you walk past them so fast.
This is Avenue, New York. Avenue, New York. And I have no idea.
that little area through there, your internet's slowing down a little bit. It might just be so many people.
Yeah. Just stand still for a minute. Oh, there's a speedboat.
That one's
Man, that thing is fast.
It's going faster than the other one was.
That's crazy.
Full of people.
So these things are called the bateau mouche. Bateau means boat. Mouche means fly, like a buzzing fly. And I don't really know why they're called bateau mouche, but that's what they've been called for decades and decades. That's a cute little boat right there.
Yeah, that's neat.
Is it wooden? It looks wooden.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You walk along the river down there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You have to unmute yourself.
So you're going to cross the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can
Cool.
you see the navigation signs on the bridge?
Yes.
So it tells where they can go under and where they can't, depending on the direction. So in the middle there, you can go through the middle one, but somebody's going to be coming the other way on the one on the left and right of us.
So show us those signs right there. She's going too fast. Oh, there she is.
But I remember one year my dad, because I always used to have to go up, and my dad was afraid of heights, but he would always take me up to like the second story. And I have this picture of the wind blowing and the snow blowing sideways, and we're all bundled up. And he's looking absolutely miserable, like he's going to throw up. And I was a happy, happy girl with big smiles. And my poor daddy was like, what am I doing for my daughter?
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
So are you over top of the river right now? Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all this stuff is new to me. All those high roads is up there.
Is that like commercial high
And
rises?
they
or-
have a ride. You see it's other apartments. And then you see on
Okay.
the side there's a hot air balloon. It's just one of those
I see
tethered
that.
hot air balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
But in the very distance, there's some white domes.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Yeah. When you
I can't get it to hold the zoom. That is Montmartre, Sacré-Cœur. It's where you always see the pictures of the painters in a square. You know, the Impressionist painters, you always see those pictures. That's up in that area. And it's a beautiful church in there with a panoramic views of Paris.
Wow.
We could go up there tomorrow if you'd like. All right, I'm walking.
So when you get across the bridge, that road you're walking beside doesn't go under the tower, does it?
No.
Oh, I mean, from that perspective,
So
it
this
looks
stops
right
at
up.
the tower, and it used to be. Yeah, no. It used to be a park, and you could get right underneath the tower. And there was always lawn and beautiful, and now it's got these security gates all around. And you can't actually get under the tower without a ticket.
Wow.
So it never has been where a road drove under it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look.
That's cool.
There's the carousel.
Oh yeah. She's over to the. It's pretty.
So you have to take the elevator from here, and it's a slanted elevator. And it goes all the way to the second level. And then you have to get off and take another elevator that goes to the very top.
Yeah. I can see glass windows right there. That must be where the restaurant is on that first level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's another restaurant up here on the second level.
Okay.
Oh wow, we're right in the middle of the street now.
Yes.
Look at that.
Wow.
Scooters.
Yes.
People are standing in the middle of
And they're all just they're just driving by the Eiffel Tower like it's just everyday thing.
See?
It must be coming up to the river. Oh yeah. There's the boat. That's cool.
That's where they get on the boats.
Yeah.
So they have this countdown clock for when the Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful tour, Loren and Carl. Thank you very, very much.
So I hope you guys liked it.
Oh, it was
all to be here.
Yes, we'd love to all be there for sure, but we we're there with you virtually and in spirit, and the ability for us to do this and have this cool experience was awesome. So thank y'all very much, and enjoy your remaining days in Paris. I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful time. But we hope everybody enjoyed the daytime Zoom. This was a first and pretty unique experience to be able to spend an hour in Paris with our friends Carl and Loren.
It was different, but that's what we look for you guys. You know, we're always trying to find something a little different.
So, au revoir, everyone. Say goodbye.
Au revoir, is that what we say?
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Thank you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Love you all. Take care.